everybody? I'm Jerry, and my wife at the house with my little Nino. I just wanted to jump on here and say what's up. We did a little random, out of character type live. It was because my wife, she had a little party she wanted to do or whatnot. And when I say a little party, man, I just want to give a shout out to, and like I said, I'm sure they do this all over, but I just want to give a shout out to Dominican Republic. I'm just speaking on Dominican Republic. I want to give a shout out to the people of the country, the culture, the vibe. People come together, the camaraderie, the feeling of family. When people just get together. My wife invited some of her friends, whatnot, and it just so happened to be like Jay's wife, and Jay came, and Patrick and his wife. A lot of different people came. My focus is on the organization that they did. I want to give a shout out to just how it came together. And like I said, I know people do different get-togethers, different cookouts, different things like that, and it goes over well. But we ain't talking about that right now. We talking about what happened last night or yesterday at my house. So basically, like I said, and I was kind of impressed, so that's why I'm gonna keep talking about it. And yes, I've seen it before, but I'm just gonna say, so they did like a potluck type thing. So different people brought different things and whatnot. They was like, hey, what you gonna bring? What you gonna bring? They did all this planning. It was like about a 2-week planning type thing. And it was amazing to see, amazing to watch. My wife, she was very happy. She wasn't stressed out. In my mind, like I said, I thought she was gonna be stressed out because it takes a lot of planning, a lot of coordination and whatnot. And I felt like, man, I don't know, that's for one person, a newborn and all this other stuff, I thought it was gonna be a little bit of a headache, but it turned out great. And I also want to add that, man, they was doing a little karaoke joint, man, my wife and her friends, boy. And that was it was a sight to see too, to see females just laughing, having fun. And I do want to, once again, we also do remember, and we talked about, and we shared our thoughts and our prayers when it comes to the situation that happened a few days back with the nightclub. So we shared that too, but at the same time, we also made it a joyous occasion because we had already planned it. So we decided to go ahead and have fun. And I didn't know anybody personally that in that tragic event, but just because I didn't know nobody didn't mean that I wasn't saddened by the situation, and my wife wasn't saddened by the situation. Whatever people are dealing with and going through, that they can have peace and they can receive whatever they need, and everybody knows that everything happens for a reason. So that's how we get down, and that's what we think about. So I just wanted to add that yes, they had a good time. I'm gonna share a couple moments where they had a great time, but we also consider the people in their time of loss. Another thing I want to say is there was no like arguments, no fighting, no get out my house type thing. Everything was just vibing. Everybody had a good time. Fellas, they brought what they wanted to drink. They brought it, and that was cool too. I thought that was outstanding. Of course, I had whatever they didn't have, or whatever they wanted. We had it. You know what I'm saying? We trying to build up our bar, and I want to add to that right there. I want to say that with our bar, and when I drink, a lot of people, and me and Jay, we talked about this before too, when it comes to sometimes he do the cigars on his channel, and a lot of people think that that's all he do. And same thing for me. Just because I'm showing, a drink in my hand or whatnot, that don't mean that that's all I do and I'm just drinking the whole time. Because I'm gonna tell you, I really rarely actually drink. And I know that's hard to believe, whatnot, unless there's something going on. If I'm doing a video, that's when I get me a little drink. And I'm gonna tell you, your boy, when he has a little something in the system, I just feel like I vibe better. My words flow better. And like I said, y'all know I come off the dome. So me coming off the dome, it's like I need something to just, let my words just flow. And that has worked for me. I don't need to be drunk. I don't need to have like a bunch of beers. First of all, I don't really like beer. I just do it every now and again. But like I said, yesterday I didn't drink no beer. I normally don't drink no beer. If I show you I'm holding a beer, it's just for show or whatever, and I probably won't even finish it. I'm gonna tell you like that, because I don't really drink beer like that. But I do drink, and I'm an adult, so I'm gonna do what I do. So if that offends anybody, hey, it is what it is. But I don't drink a lot, y'all. And I don't drink to get drunk. I drink to get, tipsy, to be just chill, relax, and just have a good time, like most people do when they do drink. They say I'm not a biblical type person to where I'm gonna be like, hey, I can't drink because of this, and this. I'm not that type of person. I'm gonna drink, and I'm not gonna judge somebody else for doing what they want to do in their own house, in their own presence, or their own things that they like to do. So for me, that's just what I'm saying and what I do. Everybody else, y'all can do what y'all want to do, but I just want to say that we knocked out that little live. It was only a couple minutes, like 9 minutes, whatnot. But I just wanted to say on that live, I said, hey, and somebody brought it to my attention. Hey, it wasn't like I was saying I didn't want people's money. I didn't say that. What I was saying was that's not important. That's not what I focus on. What I focus on is please share our videos, and comment on our videos. That's what I focus on. If you are generous enough to give us a couple dollars or whatever it is, couple dollars, $50, $100, $200, whatever it is, we appreciate it. But don't feel like that you're obligated to do, or man, I can't really vibe with Jerry and them because they looking for, no, trust me, we straight. I always joke about being broke or whatever, but don't get it twisted. Your boy's straight. He's straight. So with that being said, I want to go ahead and say, man, I appreciate everybody, the love y'all giving. Continue to like, share, and comment on our videos, man. All the positive comments, we appreciate them. And I just want to jump on here and just say what's up to everybody. And so it is what it is. And so, hey, until next time, everybody, be easy. Until next time, everybody, keep it easy, keep it breezy, and we out. Bye.